Hey listeners, welcome back to Bookcast. I'm Jenny, and I'm here with my partner in conversation, Alex. Before we jump into today's chapter, just a quick reminder. If you missed episode 1, we explored habit 1, be proactive. It was all about owning your choices and stepping into your power. Definitely go back and check that one out if you haven't already. But now, we're on to habit 2, and I've been looking forward to this one. Alex, what's this chapter all about?
Yeah, this one's a big one. Habit 2 is begin with the end in mind. And at its core, it's about living intentionally. Covey says if habit 1 is about realizing you are in charge, then habit 2 is about deciding where you want to go with that freedom.
So like setting goals?
Not exactly. It's deeper than goals. It's about having a clear vision for your life, guided by your core values. Covey says we should all live by design, not by default. Otherwise, we end up climbing the ladder of success only to realize it's leaning against the wrong wall.
Oof, that hits. So it's not just about doing things efficiently, but doing the right things?
Exactly. He invites you to ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? What legacy do I want to leave? And then align your daily actions to that vision.
Wow, that's such a different vibe from how most of us operate. Usually, I just write a to-do list based on urgency, not purpose.
That's super common, but Covey encourages a deeper filter. Does this support who I want to become? Not just what's due today. He even gives this really powerful mental exercise. He calls it the funeral visualization.
Wait, what?
Yeah, stay with me. It's a bit heavy, but it's profound. He says, imagine you're attending a funeral, and it's your own. You look around, and people from all parts of your life are there. Family, friends, coworkers, community. Now, imagine what you'd want them to say about you. Not just accomplishments, but who you were as a person. That vision, that's your end. That's your compass.
That's actually beautiful, kind of emotional. It really shifts the focus from what I do to who I am.
Exactly. He calls it principle-centered living, where your actions reflect timeless values like integrity, service, growth, and love, instead of being driven by trends or pressure.
So, this is more than just setting goals. It's about writing your own mission statement, right?
Yes. Covey actually recommends crafting a personal mission statement, something that captures who you want to be, what you value, and what kind of contribution you want to make. It becomes your decision-making filter.
That sounds amazing, but intimidating. Like, how do I even start?
He suggests starting with reflection. Ask yourself, what gives my life meaning? What do I want people to remember me for? What kind of relationships do I want to build? You don't have to get it perfect right away. It's a living document. You evolve, and so can your mission.
I love that. It's not about having all the answers. It's about asking better questions.
Exactly. And Covey gives this example of how businesses have mission statements. But how often do people create one for themselves? If you don't define your end, the world will define it for you.
Okay, this is inspiring. But how do I bring this into my actual week?
Good question. Covey says once you have that mission in mind, you start aligning your roles and goals to it. Like, let's say one of your values is being a nurturing friend. You'd build that into your week, texting someone who's struggling, making time for meaningful connection. It's like reverse engineering your life based on the person you want to be.
That makes planning feel less like a chore and more like designing my future. And I guess when I say yes to something, I'm saying no to something else. So I should be saying yes to things that match my mission, right?
You nailed it. Habit 2 is about saying yes on purpose, not by default. It turns busy into intentional.
Okay, this is definitely something I want to sit with and try this week. Maybe I'll draft a little mission statement and see how it feels.
That's a great idea. Even a rough draft is powerful. Just putting your values into words helps clarify them.
All right, listeners, that wraps up Chapter 2. Begin with the end in mind. If you missed Episode 1, we talked all about proactivity, your power to choose your response to life. And now, in episode 2, we've built on that by choosing a direction for that response.
Next time, we're moving on to habit 3, put first things first. It's where we start turning intention into action. It's about focus, priorities, and not letting the urgent crowd out the important.
So if you're enjoying this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if habit 3 is already out, you know what to do. Jump in, or save it for a moment when you're ready to reflect. Thanks for being here with us. We'll see you soon.